Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have shared the board. Is it visible? So in the last class, I have covered this the presentation of digital image. So is there any doubt to any student? You may ask right now. Okay. So I am moving on the remaining part of the presentation of the digital image. This I have covered with the help of this image. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, good morning, students. Abhishek.
Good morning, sir.
Good
Am I
morning,
audible?
sir.
Okay, good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in the previous class, I was explaining about the representation of digital image. So see this I have covered in the last class. Okay. And this is in terms of array. And this is just to explain the standard right-handed Cartesian coordinate system which we follow in the monitor or in the TV. Now this is the thing which I was explaining in the previous class, that you complete this the plane known as the spatial plane containing xy coordinates. So this we have divided in, or we have converted in terms of grid. So these grids where the center value it is z square, where this z contains zi and zj. Okay. And the next thing that I was explaining, the discrete intensity level, and it is represented by capital L. And this L it is equals to the power k, and this k represents the number of bits. Okay, so come back here. So to express the sampling and quantization in more formal mathematical terms, let's Z and R denotes the set of integers and set of real numbers. So here this Z represents the set of integers and this R represents the set of real numbers. मीन्स जो भी आपकी वैल्यू रहेगी वो इस रियल नंबर से रहेगी और इससे के अंदर रहेगी. It should be subset of this value. So the sampling process may be viewed as partitioning the xy plane into grid. as I shown right now, that our XY plane, whatever we have or any image, we are partitioning, or we can say with the help of sampling process, it may be viewed as partitioning the XY plane into grid. So we have partitioned the XY plane into number of grids. Okay, and coordinates of the center of each cell in the grid, it is a pair of elements. It is a pair of elements with the coordinates of the center of each cell in the grid being a pair of elements. Okay, now these are from the Cartesian product Z square. So also you can also write Z into Z. So this Z belongs to this point. So you may recall if the set of all ordered pairs of elements may be Zi, Zj. Okay. Now these Zi and Zj are belong to capital Z. So this Zj and Zi and Zj being the integers, and these all integers belong to the set capital Z. Hence, we can say that f of xy, it is a digital image if x or the integers from the Z square. Okay, from the Z square. And if f is a function that assigns intensity value, that is the real number from the set of real numbers. So हम एक इमेज को डिजिटल इमेज कह सकते हैं, ओके, यदि उसके जो इंटीजर्स हैं, उसकी जो वैल्यूज हैं x एंड y की, वो आपकी Z स्क्वायर से हैं, और साथ ही साथ इस f ऑफ x की जो वैल्यू आएगी या जो इंटेंसिटी की जो वैल्यू आएगी, वो आपका एक पहली कंडीशन तो रियल नंबर हो, दूसरी कंडीशन वो भी जो भी वैल्यू हो, it must be from this real number. Suppose if the value of this real number is 200, then the R must be from that set of 200. Okay. So this functional assignment is the quantization process which I have covered in the previous classes. If the intensity levels also are integers, then we can say R it is equals to Z, and the digital image become a 2D function whose coordinates and amplitude values are the integers. So is that clear? जो अभी मैंने आपको यहाँ बताया है, this one. Okay. So we have converted this XY plane into grids. Okay. And the value of this center is calculated using Z square, where Z is Zi and Zj. And you can say any value, any image f of xy, it is a digital image if these x and y belong to this Z, and the value of this f of xy must be, or we can say it should be a set of this capital R. Okay, this set value जो है आपकी R से मिलेगी. Now image digitization requires that decision may be made regarding the value of m or n and for the number of L. So here L is the discrete intensity levels. Okay. So the value of m or the value of n, these must be positive integers. Now another thing, however, digital storage and the quantization hardware considerations usually lead to number of intensity levels L. If you want to store any digital image in your computer, then we have to know the size of an image. So here, integer power of 2, this L, it is the intensity level, and you can define this intensity level, it is equal to the power k. So where k is an integer, so we can assume that the discrete levels are equally spaced and that they are integer in range from 0 to L minus 1. Suppose we take k is equal to 0. Okay. Next. Now sometimes the range of values spent by the grayscale is referred to as the dynamic range. Okay. And a term used in different ways in different fields. Here we define the dynamic range of an imaging system. It is the ratio of only 66 students have joined the class. I don't know why the remaining students have not joined the class, but it is compulsory to join all the students regularly, because otherwise students may not be allowed to appear in the examination. Both the CRs are required to inform the information to the remaining students that you have to attend class. Okay, you have to attend classes regularly as per the instructions. So there is one term, that is the dynamic range. Okay, it is the ratio of maximum measurable intensity to the minimum detectable intensity. Okay, so maximum measurable intensity, reflects the maximum value, and the minimum detectable intensity which we are able to detect at minimum. So as a rule, the upper limit, it is determined by the saturation. So how the dynamic range you can calculate using the ratio of the maximum measurable intensity to the minimum detectable intensity. So how this maximum measurable intensity is calculated? Now this upper one is calculated by the saturation. So what is saturation? I will cover it. And the lower one, it is calculated by the noise. आपके पास noise जो है उसमें से आप कैसे इसको detect कर पाएंगे? Okay. Now I will show one diagram which will clear this information. So see this diagram. The diagram, it represents an image exhibiting saturation and noise. So you can see this part is known as saturation, and this part is known as noise. So this saturation, it is the highest value beyond which all intensity values are clipped. Okay. ये इस डायग्राम में आप देख रहे हैं, इस फिगर में आपने ये वाला पार्ट क्लिक किया है और इसको एनलार्ज करके यहाँ पर दिखाया है. So saturation is the highest value, okay, beyond which all intensity values are clipped. Okay. I think it is good to study using this board. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. PPT, I think according to me, not good. This is the best way. So see here. Which color? Red color. So see here, there are two things which you can see in the image. First, we are going to cover the dynamic range, which I have taken recently. So what is dynamic range? अभी मैंने आपको बताया. Any student? Dynamic range. Okay. So you can define this dynamic range. It is the ratio of, you can write in short, dynamic range. It is the ratio of, I have explained this MMI, and you can also write in short MDI. MDI. So what is this MMI? So see this. This is the maximum measurable intensity. And what is MDI? It is the minimum detectable intensity. Okay. So you can see. So now what is this? This MMI, you can calculate this MMI. You can calculate this MMI with the help of saturation. With the help of saturation. So you can calculate this with the help of saturation. Is that clear? Similarly, you can also calculate this MDI by the noise. By the noise. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now another thing about this DR, that it also establishes lowest and highest intensity level, lowest and highest intensity levels. Okay, or we can say which कहाँ पर होते हैं ये, which an image have, okay? Which an image have. Is that clear?
Yes.
So see here what I want to explain. There is one thing, one term that is a dynamic range, and it is calculated using this MMI divided by MDI. And what is this MMI? It is calculated using the term saturation, and this MDI it is calculated by the noise. And this dynamic range, it means it also establishes the lowest and highest intensity levels. Means now this is my image. This image contains both level. This is the highest level. Is that clear? And this is the lowest level. You can see this is the lowest level of intensity, and this one represents the highest level of intensity. Is that clear? This part. So just see this, they have clipped to explain what is saturation and what is noise. So what is saturation? Now see, this is the saturation. Okay. So saturation, it is the highest value. It is the highest or highest values, highest value, not values, highest value. Okay, beyond which all intensity values are clipped. Okay, it is the highest value. Suppose if we in a matrix of 256 by 256, and you have some values, suppose 1 to 255. Okay, आपको मैंने लैब में दिखाया था. सपोज इफ यू आर गेटिंग इट इज 155, तो ये वाली वैल्यू आप क्या कर सकते हैं, इस इमेज में कंसिडर कर सकते हैं. बट इफ यू आर गेटिंग 270, so what about the 270? So yes, any student in the class? इसका क्या करेंगे? If I am getting this, yes, I will clip it. Okay, because we have some labels, maybe 0, यदि आप इसको लेते हैं 0 to 255, तो ये आपके हो जाएंगे 256 टोटल लेवल्स. So more than 255, whatever the value we are getting, we clip it. Okay, हम इसको क्लिप कर देंगे. Okay, is that clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, तो कहने का मतलब है कि if you are getting at some particular area, if you are getting at some particular area value greater than the saturation, value greater than saturation, then that area क्या हो जाएगा आपका, कांस्टेंट हो जाएगा. Is that clear? कांस्टेंट हो जाएगा मीन्स कितने से हो जाएगा, 256 से. फॉर दिस एग्जांपल ओनली ये आपका हो जाएगा 255 के लिए. तो दिस रिप्रेजेंट द सैचुरेशन. ओके, so saturation, again I am going to define saturation. It is the highest value beyond which all intensity values are clipped. Okay, now note here how the entire saturation area has a high constant intensity level. Now see here this area only. Okay, so आप यहाँ भी देख सकते हैं, फिगर में दिया हुआ है how the entire saturation area has a high and constant intensity level. So first thing is that this saturation has the high value. Okay, highest value जो भी रहेगी. Second thing क्या रहेगी इसमें आपकी, ये constant रहेगी. क्या रहेगा इसमें, ये constant रहेगा. Is that clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I think ये समझ में आ गया होगा this dynamic range and constant saturation. Now second thing is noise. So visible noise in this case appears as a grainy texture pattern. Okay, grainy texture pattern. See this here and this here. Now the dark background is noisier, but the noise is difficult to see. So पहली तो आपको ये देखना है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आप कोई भी इमेज की बात करते हैं या कोई भी सिस्टम की बात करते हैं तो नॉइज सबसे ज्यादा कहाँ अफेक्ट करती है, वो। दूसरा आप यहाँ देखेंगे तो उसमें नॉइज ने जो अफेक्ट किया वो मान लो इस पार्ट में अफेक्ट किया है. So we are unable to detect this one. So even we are detecting some value of intensity from here. That's why we are saying it that MDI it is calculated by the noise with the help of noise. Okay. So it means we are having here two values. One is the with the help of noise and second is the saturation. So the ratio of this MMI to the MDI give the dynamic range. So we have here the dynamic range may be 5 to 255. Okay, it may be 100 to 200. It depends on the type of image. It depends on the nature of the image. आपकी इमेज किस तरीके की है. Is that clear? I think. Hello.
Yes, sir.
समझ में आ गया है? किसी को डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिए. Now, because the darker regions are composed primarily of pixels with the minimum detectable intensity. Okay. So in figure which I have explained, is the noisiest part of the image. However, dark background noise typically is much harder to see. So I have covered this dynamic range. It establishes the lowest and highest intensity level that a system can represent and consequently that an image can have. So this I have covered कि आपकी कोई भी एक इमेज है उसमें एक डायनामिक रेंज हो सकती है, वो कोई भी रेंज हो सकती है, कहीं से भी कहीं हो सकती है, बट यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट इट विद द हेल्प ऑफ नॉइज एज वेल एज द सैचुरेशन. एंड आई हैव कवर्ड these two things, noise and saturation, with the help of diagram. Now second thing, image contrast. Okay, so closely associated with this concept is the image contrast, which we define as the difference in intensity between the highest and the lowest intensity levels in an image. So what is the contrast? It is the difference. It is the difference in intensity between the highest and the lowest intensity levels. So the contrast ratio is the ratio of these two quantities, highest intensity and lowest intensity. When a appreciable number of pixels in an image have a high dynamic range, then we can expect that the image to have high contrast. Or in other cases, it has a dull or washed out gray. So see here, I am closing it. Come here. So you can also write. You can also write about the dynamic range. About the dynamic range. Here I am writing here. Dynamic range. A simple dr. So what is this? If this dr, if it is more means in the numerator we have more value for this saturation. Okay, it means we are going to watch an image to the brighter side or to the better quality. So if the dynamic range it is more, then we can say the contrast is more. So we can say contrast is more. Is that clear? And if the dynamic range it is less, तो क्या होगा? कंट्रास्ट का क्या होगा आपका? कंट्रास्ट का क्या होगा? obviously in the numerator this amount is less and this is more. Okay, so you can say it is dull. Dull तो आप समझते होंगे ना, सुनना होगा आपने dull, है ना? So it will be dull. So now I am moving another part of this. So up to here, if any student have any doubt, then please you may ask. किसी को कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिए प्लीज. हेलो.
No, sir.
ओके, आस्था गोयल. आस्था गोयल.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you have captured your image using your camera. Okay. Now there are two conditions. First condition is that you are capturing your image in a sunlight. Okay. And another image you are taking in a cloudy season. Okay. So can you give the difference, or can you give the value for dynamic range or DR for these two cases? Which will have more? Astha Goyal, are you listening? Abhishek? Abhishek Kumar.
Yes, sir. Brighter
So,
one.
Brighter for earlier case. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now next I am moving the another part of the digital image that I have shown here, that the I think you know it very well because you have studied in this in digital electronics or DLD. You know in digital electronics K represents the number of bits and to the power K represents the number of levels. Yes, am I right? Do you
Yes,
know
sir.
or not? Or is there any need to explain this also? I am going from very basic. So here this the number B of the bits to store a digital image. यदि आपको आपके कंप्यूटर सिस्टम में if you want to store a digital image in your computer or in your system, then this B, or we can say bits, number of bits required will be M cross N cross K. Okay. When M is equals to N, this equation becomes B is equal to N square into K. So this is the size we use. So this diagram shows as B moves from this 0 to 10 to the power 3, and this represents the capital N. And when we move vertically upward direction 0 to 100, then this represents the megabytes, B by 8 into 10 to the power 6. So this diagram represents here again this first curve for K is equals to 1, second curve for K is equal to 2, for third curve, fourth curve, and so on for 8 curve. When K is equal to 8, number of bits are 8. Okay. So this number of megabyte required to store number images for various labels or various values of N and K. Okay. Suppose if I am taking N, it is equals to 6. N it is equal to 6, and I am taking number of K is 1. Number of K it is equals to 1 means how many bits are there? How many symbols are there to represent the system? Okay, no problem. Then you will see this will be the memory size. Okay, to store your image. If N I am taking N, it is equals to 10. And K it is equal to 6, then you can see this will give the info curve. Next, now this figure I have covered here. So the important thing is that this figure shows the number of megabytes which are required to store your square image for various values of N and K. 1 byte equals to 8 bit. I think you belongs to computer science and engineering and information technology. 1 byte means 8 bits. And what is one Ayush Chaudhary? Ayush Chaudhary. Ayush, you are absent.
Yes, sir.
Ayush, in this 1 byte equals to 8 bit, then what about the 1 nibble?
Sir, 4 bits.
Okay, good. So, and 1 megabyte equals to, you can calculate it, है ना? Using the to the power k. There is a rule. So, when an image can have to the power k possible intensity level, यदि एक image में to the power k के according यदि intensity level possible है, यदि हम k की वैल्यू 0 लेते हैं या 1 लेते हैं या 2 लेते हैं या 3 लेते हैं, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग टू दी पावर हम n सॉल्व करते हैं, तो जो भी आते हैं दैट रिप्रेजेंट्स द पॉसिबल इंटेंसिटी लेवल्स। ये एक इमेज में हो सकते हैं। सो इट इज इन कॉमन प्रैक्टिस एंड इट इज रिफर्ड एज k bit image. It is referred as k bit image. Okay, suppose if there is to the power k, then k means number of bits to the power k, and I am taking k, it is equals to 8, then I will say k bit image means it will be 8 bit image, and this 8 bit image will have 256 level. Okay, is that clear? Now note that storage requirements for large 8 bit images is 1000 by 1000 pixels are not insufficient. Now this is the thing. Visible है?
Yes, sir.
So here below this k represents the bit, capital L represents the number of intensity levels in the image. L is the number of intensity levels. Now see here, this is the L, this is the L. And what is this at? This is what? This is the value of k. Okay, so for k it is equals to 8, we have to the power k according, you can calculate to the power 8, it is 256. So this 256 what? It is the capital L. And L क्या है आपका? Number of intensity level. Okay? Remember this. So आपकी जो 8 bit की जो इमेज है जिसको आप बोलेंगे k bit image, इसको आप बोल सकते हैं 8 bit image. This is the common term used in this image processing. Okay. So see here, I am not taking time for this to explain. You can see this is if k is equal to 1, number of levels are 2. If k is equal to 2, number of levels are 4. If k is equal to 3, number of levels are 8. If k is equal to 4, number of levels are this 16. And so at last, if number of levels are 8, so to the power 8, it gives 256 levels, number of levels to represent your image. So you can see for the corresponding NYK this procedure, you can see this will be the required size to store any image in your computer. Now this is the representation which I have covered. In MATLAB, we will not use this type of presentation or representation. We will use this type of presentation. They have here we have started the origin from 0, 0 and ended at m-1 to n-1. But in MATLAB, it used in MATLAB this array started from origin and the origin is 1, 1 and it ended at m, n. Is that clear? It is only for special the representation of an m cross and numerical array in the MATLAB. This is only for in MATLAB. Is that clear? I am showing this slide because so that students can avoid any confusion during the lab. I have covered it. So up to here I have covered. Is there any student have any doubt? Then please you may ask. कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिए. हेलो. Manish Kumar.
No, sir.
Okay. So up to here I have covered the representation of the digital image. Now I am moving on the another part, that is the spatial and intensity resolution. So आपको मालूम है resolution का मतलब क्या होता है? Any student in the class can give the answer. What is resolution? अक्षित पनवार. अक्षित. अनमोल पंसारी.
Sir, intensity of pixels over a area.
Resolution का मतलब क्या होता है? What is resolution?
सर एक पर्टिकुलर एरिया में कितने मतलब नंबर ऑफ पिक्सेल्स प्रेजेंट है. अगर
Very
कम है
good.
तो फिर
So
इंटेंसिटी कम
you
होगी
can.
और अगर ज्यादा है तो.
Okay. So you can increase or you can decrease the resolution, level of resolution. Okay. Am I right? So there are two ways.
Yes, sir.
So there are two ways. By using these two ways, you can increase or decrease the level of resolution. First is the spatial resolution. The second is the intensity resolution. So as its name suggests, intensity resolution means we are going to change the or we are going to increase or decrease the level of intensity. Is that clear? हम इंटेंसिटी के लेवल को या तो कम कर रहे हैं या ज्यादा कर रहे हैं. Then you can observe the effect of increasing or decreasing the intensity resolution. Similarly, there is one, that is the spatial resolution. Spatial resolution means you are what? Or we can say it is a measure of the smallest discernible detail in an image. So ये किस तरीके से होता है इसको अपन समझते हैं, है ना? So see this slide. Is it visible?
Yes.
I will also explain this spatial and intensity resolution with the help of one example so that all students can understand it very well. Okay. So see the spatial resolution. So what is this spatial resolution? It is related to, just first try to remember, x coordinate and y coordinate मिलकर जो प्लान बनाते हैं वो अपन उसको स्पेशल कोऑर्डिनेट x और y की हेल्प से, तो उसको हम प्लान को स्पेशल प्लान बोलते हैं. तो उसी स्पेशल प्लान में हम कुछ चीजें देखेंगे, कुछ रिजोल्यूशन का इफेक्ट देखेंगे, तो उसी को हम बोलेंगे स्पेशल रिजोल्यूशन. सो एक्चुअली ये क्या मेजर करता है? सो इट इज अ मेजर ऑफ द स्मॉलेस्ट डिसर्निबल डिटेल इन एन इमेज. ओके. सो इन दिस आप इसको यदि स्पेशल रिजोल्यूशन को एक्सप्लेन करेंगे तो क्वांटिटेटिवली, नॉट क्वालिटेटिवली, क्वांटिटेटिवली this spatial resolution can be stated in several ways. Like first one, line pairs per unit distance. This is the size of okay. Now see, मैंने ये क्लिक किया तो are you able to see some small square? Okay, here आपको दिखाई दे रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
So this you can understand, these are nothing but grid. Okay. Now here what I am doing, see, this is the size of square here. Now what I am doing, now see what is the size of square here. It is small. Okay. Now what I am doing, I am zooming. Okay. I am zooming. So what is happening here? Just see the effect. Yes, see
Size
the
of
effect.
square increases.
Yes.
Size of square increases.
Because size of the square has increased here. Okay. Now you can also increase it up to a particular limit. So यदि आप ऐसा करते हैं तो इमेज पर क्या इफेक्ट आएगा? This is just I want to explain with the help of this changing in the my board. This will represent the spatial resolution. Okay. Now how? Okay. कल मैं आपको जो कवर कर रहा था और आज भी मैंने जो कवर किया ग्रिड, तो आप ग्रिड को यहाँ से समझ सकते हैं, these small squares are representing the, है ना। और जो आपने वर्टिकल और हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन जो आप यूज करते हैं तो आपका ये ग्रिड फॉर्म करते हैं। अपन बोलते हैं ना किसी फिगर में ग्रिड ऑन मीन्स यू विल गेट vertical lines as well as horizontal lines for the already defined cells. Now see, this spatial resolution, it may be stated line pairs per unit distance. एक डिस्टेंस में जो भी है आप ले रहे हैं, सेंटीमीटर ले रहे हैं या मिलीमीटर ले रहे हैं, उस पार्टिकुलर एक सेंटीमीटर में कितने लाइंस का पेयर है, लाइन पेयर्स, और वी कैन से डॉट्स पर यूनिट डिस्टेंस, या एक डिस्टेंस में कितने डॉट्स हैं, एक डिस्टेंस में 1 डॉट है या 2 डॉट है या 3 डॉट है या 500 डॉट्स हैं या 1000 डॉट्स हैं. So this is the common measure here. But suppose that we construct a chart with alternating black and white vertical lines. जो मैंने अभी आपको यहाँ दिखाया था, इनको आप समझ सकते हैं कि ये जो आपके सेल्स हैं, चेस बोर्ड को आप एग्जांपल में ले सकते हैं. So here these black and white vertical lines, each of width W units. So W can be less than 1. So the width of line pair will be in this case 2 times of W. And there will be W by 2 lines line pair per unit distance. Pair की जब आप बात करेंगे तो ये हो जाएगा. So dots per unit distance is a measure of image resolution used in the printing and publishing industries. And you can see in the US, this measure usually is expressed as dots per inch, DPI. So we all are familiar with this DPI. आप जिस बुक को स्टडी करते हैं उसका जो प्रिंट है वो कितने DPI का है. Okay. So I am giving some information to know the idea of the quality. Newspapers are printed with the resolution of 75 DPI. Means DPI means dots per inch. एक इंच में कितने डॉट्स की हेल्प से आपने उसको प्रिंट किया है. Whereas magazines have better quality in compared to the newspaper. So the DPI is increased from 75 to 133 DPI. So here 133 dots per inch. एक इंच में इतने डॉट्स रहते हैं. Now third one is glossy brochures. आपने देखे होंगे कुछ ब्रोशर्स जो ग्लॉसी रहते हैं. There the DPI is 175. And books at which you are presently looking, or we can say we used to study, are printed as 2400 DPI. So just imagine you have a size A4. सभी में आपका साइज कितना है आपका पेज का. एग्जाम्पल समझना तो A4 साइज इसका भी आपने लिया है. A4 साइज आपने मैगजीन का भी लिया है, ग्लॉसी का भी लिया है आपने A4 साइज, और आपने बुक के पेज का भी लिया है A4 साइज. Okay, now this newspaper is using 75 DPI, magazine is using 133 DPI, and this glossy is using 175, and our page of book is 2400 DPI. So what is the effect? The effect is the quality. Just a minute. Means in all the cases we are increasing the number of dots per centimeter. So we are getting the quality of image better. Is that clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now see, this is the example which is very helpful to understand this. Okay. So see, the measure of spatial resolution, it must be stated with respect to the spatial units. Okay. So the image size by itself does not tell the complete story. For example, to say that an image has a resolution of 1024 by 1024 pixel, it is not a meaningful statement. Without staying the spatial dimensions, it is very compulsory. Spatial dimensions of an image. Suppose for an example, just try to understand, you have two cameras, one is 8 megapixel camera and another is 20 megapixel camera. Okay. And we are taking the size 1024, 1024. But on the same size, which type of camera will give the best image, or the image of quality is better for which type of camera? 20 megapixel camera or 8 megapixel camera? Yes, any student in the class? Hello.
Sir, can you repeat the question?
Simple question. You are also watching on the screen. You have two cameras. One is 8 megapixel camera and another is 20 megapixel camera. Okay. So which camera will give the better image?
20 megapixel.
Why? Can you justify your statement?
Sir, if we are using 20 megapixel camera, so the resolution would be better, the image would be clearer, there would be less noise and
Okay. Let's understand it. Now see the effect of reducing the spatial resolution of an image. You can see the effect here. This is the diagram. I am taking it in this because it is better to explain. Is that clear? दिखाई दे रहा है आपको clear? या और इसका size increase करूँ? Is there any need to increase the size?
No, sir.
so.
Okay. So see this diagram. This first one, this is A, B, C, D. This is the A, this is the B. Now C and D. Okay. Now in this first case, the resolution it is given as 930 dpi, 930 dots per inch. Now in the second case, it is 300 dpi. Now in the third case, it is 150 dpi dots per inch, and it is 72 dpi dots per inch. So just see. The effect of reducing the spatial resolution of a digital image. You have one image, and what you are playing with the image, that you are reducing the DPI. You are reducing the value of DPI, dots per inch. It means you are reducing the number of dots per inch. Okay, so just see the effect of image. Okay, in this case, I think you all are able to see it is 5, it is 60, it is 55. This needle is showing the complete dark color. This fine two needles here, you are able to watch these two needles also. This one showing at 6. Now this is another. So this is at the highest DPI. Okay, now as I decrease the value from 930 to 300, approximately I have decreased by 1/3. Okay, so see the effect. Are you able to see the effect? No. You can see the effect. Yes, you can see the effect here. Are you able to see the effect? Hello? See this needle. Now I am taking this tick and this tick. It means I am comparing this needle with this needle. So I think this needle is not showing the complete dark color. मेरी आवाज आ रही है कि नहीं आप लोगों को? Hello?
Yes,
आ
sir.
रही है सर.
Okay. Now another thing, I have decreased the size from 930 to 300 to 150. मीन्स आप देख सकते हैं कि मैं इस इमेज से इसको कंपेयर यदि करता हूँ तो मैंने इसके साइज को कितना टाइम्स कर दिया? 6 टाइम्स क्या कर दिया है? इसको रिड्यूस कर दिया. मीन्स आई हैव डिक्रीज द नंबर ऑफ डॉट्स पर इंच. एरिया आपका उतना ही है, उस एरिया में नंबर ऑफ डॉट्स हमने डिक्रीज कर दिए. सो यू कैन सी द इफेक्ट. नाउ दिस नीडल आल्सो I am now marking here cross on comparing this needle. You can see this is completely dark, but it is not completely dark. First case. Second case, now compare here using this. It is also showing broken type with very gray type of combinations are here. Okay. Now third thing, here see this scale now and see this scale. This scale is showing some less amount of information. Okay, or the visibility is decreasing. Now see, visibility is decreasing here. Okay. Now next is I am reducing the size up to 72 dpi. So अब आप समझ सकते हैं कि कितने टाइम्स मैंने इस साइज को डिक्रीज किया. So in this image, you can see the effect of reducing the spatial resolution. Okay, means we are decreasing the number of dots per inch. मैं यहाँ लिख भी रहा हूँ ताकि स्टूडेंट को याद रहे. Decreasing the number of dots पर इंच. सो यहाँ पर आपने देखा है कि हमने फॉर दिस केस 930 से आपने रिड्यूस किया ओनली 72 dpi. सो सी द इफेक्ट. इट इज नॉट विजिबल ऑन कंपेयरिंग दिस. यदि आप इसको कंपेयर करेंगे इस स्केल से तो आपको यहाँ पर दिखाई दे रहा होगा दिस इज नॉट विजिबल, दिस स्केल. अगेन दिस हियर सी दिस नीडल. This is the complete line, but it is broken here. Are you able to see this? Now see the scale also. This one, this part. Now this is also broken. Now see the edges here. These edges. Now these edges also gayab. Okay. So see in short, just listen what I want to say. On decreasing the number of dots per inch, or we can say on reducing the spatial resolution, the visibility is also reducing, or we can say the image quality is क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पर? रिड्यूस हो रही है. रिड्यूस. इज दैट क्लियर? कोई डाउट है तो पूछ लीजिए, मुझे आगे बढ़ना है. किसी बच्चे को कोई डाउट है क्या? हेलो. यस.
No, sir, doubt नहीं है.
Okay, so I think is that clear? This is the effect of spatial resolution. And now I want to cover the second topic. Okay, so the important thing is that there are some small visual differences between the first two figures, A and B, first and second. But in the case of D, it shows the degradation that is visible is not most feature of the image. Okay, यहाँ पर आप देखेंगे इस इमेज में डिग्रेडेशन हो गया है, बहुत सारे फीचर्स हमको दिखाई नहीं दे रहे हैं. Now moving on the next topic, that is the intensity resolution. So listen, it is similar. Intensity resolution similarly refers to the smallest discernible change in the intensity level. So here I will take the intensity level. Okay, so we have considered discrimination regarding the number of spatial samples pixels due to generate a digital image, but this is not true regarding the number of intensity levels. Important things that remember, listen here. The most common number is 8 bits, with 16 bit being used in some applications. Bits enhancement of specific intensity ranges is necessary. Intensity quantization using 32 bit is rare. Okay. Now, in the intensity resolution, we are changing the intensity level. We are changing the intensity level. Is that clear? So see the effect of varying the number of intensity levels in a digital image. I also want to explain this with the help of example. Time has completed. See, the objective of this example is to reduce the number of intensities of the image from 256 to 22 in integer power of 2 the power 2. So अभी मैंने जो आपको डायग्राम दिखाया था, इस डायग्राम में आपने देखा होगा यदि आप L की वैल्यू 8 लेते हैं तो टोटल इंटेंसिटी के लेवल कितने होते हैं 256. Now I am reducing this value of number of levels. Okay, आप 120 करेंगे, फिर 64 करेंगे, फिर 32 करेंगे, फिर 16 करेंगे, फिर 8 करेंगे, फिर 4 करेंगे, फिर 2 करेंगे. Okay, so their 2 level will reflect the image in which manner? Yes, Aman Gupta. Abhishek Kumar. Abhishek.
Yes, sir. Please repeat the question, sir.
If I am taking number of intensity level equals to 2, then can you explain the type of image? ये कैसी दिखाई
sir,
देगी?
4, sir.
No. I have taken k, it is equals to 1, so the number of labels to represent the intensity only 2. 2 लेवल है आपके पास में इंटेंसिटी
Yes,
को
sir.
रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, तो इमेज कैसी दिखाई देगी?
Very less
No.
noisy.
No. You have only 2 levels, 0 and 1. Okay, 0 means black, 1 means white. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, यही तो मुझे बताना है आपको, ठीक है? Come to the. Okay. So I am changing the intensity level from 256 to 2. हर बार उसको मैं चेंज कर रहा हूँ based on 2 the power k के according. Okay. So see the effect. I will continue it in the next class. Okay. बस just see the effect. ये यहाँ पर इंटेंसिटी के लेवल जो है ये आपके 256 हैं, यहाँ पर 128 कर दिए हैं, उसके बाद में ये आपके 56 हो चुके हैं, 64 ये आपके 32 कर दिए हैं. नेक्स्ट आपको एक और डायग्राम लिया है जिसमें आपका इंटेंसिटी का जो लेवल है वो और कम कर दिया है. ओके, I want to show both the same place just to compare. Okay, so I think you are able to see the effect. Number of levels यहाँ पर 64 थे, यहाँ आपके 256 है, ये 128 है, ये 64 है, ये 32 है, ये 16 है, ये 8 है, ये 4 है, ये 2 है. 2 मतलब या तो ब्लैक होगा या व्हाइट होगा. इज दैट क्लियर? हेलो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ना, तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर L की वैल्यू को हम रिड्यूस कर रहे हैं. इंटेंसिटी मैं इस क्लास इसको आगे कवर करूंगा। इंटेंसिटी लेवल हम क्या कर रहे हैं, डिक्रीज कर रहे हैं। So you are able to see that. I will continue it in the next class. Up to here, if any student have any doubt, then please you may ask. हम सिर्फ दो तरीके के रिजोल्यूशन की स्टडी किए हैं। पहला स्पेशल रिजोल्यूशन, उसमें जो इफेक्ट है वो मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ। दूसरा है इंटेंसिटी रिजोल्यूशन। इंटेंसिटी का यदि हम लेवल कम करते हैं तो हमारी इमेज इस तरीके से बनती जाती है। ठीक है, I will cover it in the next class. Continue. क्लास में किसी स्टूडेंट को कोई डाउट है तो प्लीज यू मे आस्क, otherwise I am going to end the class. Then all students are required to join the class at sharp time. 1 or 2 minutes are allowed, otherwise you may lack to understand the information regarding the topic. किसी स्टूडेंट को कोई डाउट है क्या? लास्ट टाइम पूछ रहा हूँ, एनी स्टूडेंट हैव इफ एनी टाइप ऑफ डाउट रिलेटेड टू टुडेज टॉपिक, देन प्लीज आस्क मी.
No.
कार्तिक पंत, कार्तिक,
यस सर,
समझ में आया?
यस सर.
So now from the today's class I am going to give you one tutorial. All students are required to capture your colored image. Okay. Second, convert the captured color image into grayscale image. Third point, decrease the spatial resolution to see the effect. Fourth point, decrease the level of intensity to observe the effect of intensity resolution. 4 points के बेसिस पर ये ट्यूटोरियल है, आपको कंप्लीट करना है विद द हेल्प ऑफ मैटलैब और मुझको ये आपको सबमिट करना है. ओके
ओके सर.
So submit तक करना है.
सबमिट कल करना है आपको. ये तो जरा सा है आपका, ये तो आपका बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग वाला काम है.
ओके
कल
सर.
1 मिनट, आपकी लैब कब है? लैब है आपकी थर्सडे को लैब है. ओके, तो लैब के टाइम के पहले सबमिट करना है, सो दैट आई कैन डिस्कस आप लोगों के साथ में कि आपने क्या क्या गलती की है ना.
ओके सर.
सर पहला ग्रे, सेकेंड रिजोल्यूशन, तीसरा क्या था सर?
सिंपल भाई, आप अपना कलर्ड फोटो लीजिए अपने मोबाइल कैमरा से, उसको जेपीजी फॉर्मेट में सेव कर लीजिए कंप्यूटर में, मैटलैब में जाइए, रीड कर लीजिए, आरजीबी में कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए. फिर उसका 2 पॉइंट है, स्पेशल रिजोल्यूशन चेक करना है और इंटेंसिटी रिवॉल्यूशन चेक करना है. नहीं आएगा तो मैं बताऊंगा आपको. ओके,
ओके सर.
बट फर्स्ट ट्राई बाय योरसेल्फ.
ओके सर.
ओके
ओके सर. थैंक्स.
प्लीज लीव द क्लास.
ओके सर. थैंक यू सर.
ओके भाई, ओके.
हेलो
हाँ बोलो.
सर आज मेरा सर वाईफाई नहीं चल रहा सर. आज कल रात से लाइट नहीं आ रही है, तो सब लाइट वाइट नहीं आ रही है सर. नेट भी नहीं चल रहा है. तो
क्या
सर
नाम है?
सर
क्या
दिव्य
नाम है?
प्रकाश. सर
ठीक
आज
है.
क्लास नहीं कर पाया मैं अच्छे से, तो सर अटेंडेंस शायद नहीं लगी.
अटेंडेंस तुम्हारी वैसे ही है, आप जो ज्वाइन कर लिए तो आपकी अटेंडेंस तो वैसे ही लग गई है मेरे पास में, है ना. दिव्य
नहीं
प्रकाश
सर,
में.
बार बार एग्जिट करना पड़ रहा था क्योंकि वीडियो लोड नहीं हो रही थी ना.
अरे भाई, मैंने बोल दिया ना, आपकी मैंने अटेंडेंस लगा दी है दिव्य प्रकाश. ओके, दिव्य प्रकाश मैंने अटेंडेंस लगा
जब
दिया.
आप डाउनलोड कर रहे थे ना तो हट गई थी
अच्छा
क्लास.
ठीक है, मैं
एक बार
दोबारा
सर
डाउनलोड
देख लीजिए.